Today is filled with some running, and by the looks of the weather, it's going to be a great day to get yourself outside and do some of this running. If for some reason you are not able to run, but you have a rower at your place, pull it outside, pull it out into the sunshine, get out, get some of that vitamin D. Okay, you guys? We miss you, and we hope you all are doing well, still staying fit and healthy. And we are just excited for the day that will be coming, that we get to see you guys again soon in the gym. But until then, let's talk about a workout today. So to start off with, we have a 400-meter run. And again, like I said, that can be a run, or it could also be a row if you were rowing. If you did not have any of those things, go out and do a little 400-meter walk to get going, okay? Then when you come back in or wherever you're at, you have 4 minutes. So set a timer on your phone and set it for 4 minutes, because we want to be doing some hamstring stretches, calf stretch, and quad stretch, okay? Now everybody, I'm gonna give you 3 examples, but some of you have different stretches that you like to do, use them, okay? Calf stretch, we can always utilize, go up against the wall. I know you can't see my legs because you can't, but I have my foot up against a box right here, and I'm stretching that calf on my right foot and holding it. Again, that clock, that 4-minute clock is running, and I'm stretching, I'm switching. Maybe it's gonna be 30 seconds stretching on the right calf, 30 seconds on the other calf, okay? Then if you have access to a band, I would encourage you to go ahead and take that band, and you can lay down on the floor. Hopefully I'm not gonna disappear. And use that band here to hook onto that toe and go ahead and pull gently, pull that hamstring, pull that leg back. Again, holding for 30 seconds, okay, on one leg, and then go ahead and switch and do that other leg for another 30 seconds, okay? Nice, good little hamstring stretch there. Then of course, everybody knows our couch stretch, okay? Up against a wall, up against a box, go ahead and take that quad, and or if you don't want to do couch stretch, this simple stretch here of just grabbing a hold of my foot and pulling that and feeling that stretch in that quad, okay? Make sure though in this stretch, whether you're doing couch stretch up against the wall, that as you pull that foot up, don't let those hips twist to the side, okay, with that stretch. So really think about keeping those hips square, facing forward while you're holding onto that toe, or if you're in that couch stretch while you have that leg up against the wall. And then you're gonna go ahead, switch again to the other side, thinking about keeping those hips nice and square, not letting those hips twist at all, okay? So you have 4 minutes of stretching, set that timer. Okay, then after that, you're gonna go into 3 rounds of 5 V-ups, 10 air squats, and 5 of our push-up drill. So remember with those V-ups, we can, two varieties, okay? So I can be here in my hollow body position, and I can come up, and there's 1, 2, 3, okay? If that's too much, go ahead and bend those knees, and we can come here. 1, 2, 3, okay? For those V-ups. Air squats. Remember, we're gonna get those feet set just a little bit wider than our hips. Okay, I'm gonna turn to the side, arms up. I want to make sure my chest is staying nice and tall. Weight in those heels. Come down and come back up. Okay? Again, good, nice chest up air squats. Take that time to go through that. Really get a good warm up in those squats. Now for our push-up drill. Okay, that push-up drill is the one where we are always in that good plank position. Okay, here I'm pressing through my shoulder blades, and then I drop that chest down towards the floor and bring those shoulder blades in, or drop them down. Then I press back through, and then come back down again. Okay, so protraction and retraction, okay, on that push-up, the push-up drill. Okay, so 5 V-ups, 10 air squats, and the 5 push-up drill. Okay, then we're gonna move into our conditioning. You have today a 300-meter sprint for time, okay? One of the things, if you'll see it on Wodify, warm up good for this. So if you're at the track, maybe you're at the high school track, or you have it marked out for what a 300-meter sprint would be for you, I would strongly encourage you to even maybe start out with some of those warm-up drills. We've done them before sometimes in here. I mean, you can have a variety of them, but they could be, you could start off with some good butt kickers, okay? And then I could come back, and I do some good high knees, okay? I can even do the karaoke just to start warming things up, okay? And coming back again, making it a good distance for this. Another good one that we've done before is bringing that knee up and that hip around, okay? Here, up, and around. I know we've done this in here before. Then you can add a little bit of a hop with it and just make it a little bit more dynamic. Just making sure that we really get those legs warmed up. One thing I would encourage you to do is, before you actually do that 300-meter sprint, is start off. Maybe you're gonna do a little 200-meter sprint, or not quite all-out sprint, but just a little bit of a higher pace than what you did your 400-meter run at. But again, get nice and warmed up before you go do this 300-meter sprint. You are going to make sure that you are getting that time for that 300-meter sprint. You can try this as many times as you want. And if you see on there that there are points, okay? So if you run a 368 seconds, that's gonna have 1 point. If you are running that 349.9 to 48 seconds, that's gonna be 7 points. So again, you are able to do this as many times as you would like to do to get a score that you would like to have, okay? Then, once we're there, you're gonna be already nice and warmed up, which will be great. So you can go ahead and get ready for today's workout, which is a 30-minute AMRAP, okay? It's basically, if you do 5 rounds in this, it'll be 1.25 miles. So just kind of a note of, like, if you wanna keep track of how many miles, 5 rounds would be 1.25 miles, okay? So starting with and every 6 minutes. So 3, 2, 1, go. Clock starts, you go off on a 400-meter run. Come back in from that run, and then for the remaining time in that first 6 minutes, you are going to do an AMRAP of 13 sit-ups, 10 air squats, just like we did in the warm-up, and 7 push-ups, okay? So sit-ups, We, any way that you can, whether you have an ab mat with you, you took one of those, you have one of the gymnastic mats, or you have a yoga mat, whatever that is for you. We're gonna do 13 sit-ups. Make sure that that sit-up starts all the way down, laying down on the floor and coming all the way up and touching those laces, okay? Then we have 10 air squats. Make sure that we're getting that depth and we're standing all the way up at the top on those air squats. Even though we aren't there as your coaches, as your coach, to call you out on those air squats, make sure they're still happening, because sometimes what happens is we get going and we start going here and they start, either we're not hitting that good depth or not standing all the way up at the top, okay? Hip crease below parallel, all the way up, okay? Nice, good air squats, okay? We're preparing, guys. We've got Murph around the corner, so let's make sure we're getting some good reps, quality reps, just like we watch for and expect here in the gym. And then we have 7 push-ups. So regular push-up in that good push-up position, okay? It's gonna be here. I'm gonna come down, touch my chest, and come right back up, okay? If I need to scale, I can drop those knees down. And I can scale here, still touching my chest. If I need another scale, but I want to still do my plank push-ups without doing these, here's a little bit more of a scale version, but still in that plank position. Take a plate, if you have one at home, and I'm going to place that here, and that's what I'm going to be touching my chest on, okay? That's a good scale option before putting your knees down, if that's something that you want to work on. The other option as well too, you can, if you need another scale option for these push-ups, whether you have a bench, you have a box, you can go ahead and get in that good plank position here, press through those shoulder blades, and then we can make that push-up right like this against that box, okay? So lots of options for scaling on those push-ups. So that will be happening. Once that clock hits 6, then you're gonna go back out, take a run, another 400-meter run, and you'll come back in, and you'll go back into that AMRAP and continue to keep track of the rounds that you're getting. So you're gonna be 0 to 6, then you're gonna run, then you're gonna go 6 to 12, and then at 12 you'll run, and then we'll be at 18. Yeah, sorry, 18. Running, then you'll be at 24, will be your last and final run that you will do. So if we figured that out, like I said at the beginning, 5 rounds, okay? 5 6-minute rounds, you'll end up running 1.25 miles. You are keeping track of the AMRAP reps of the 13 sit-ups, 10 air squats, and 7 push-ups. And yeah, have fun. Enjoy the sun, enjoy the nice weather, and we can't wait to see you guys soon. Take care.